Rising from shadows, Alex Carter grew up in a small gray town where opportunities seemed as scarce as sunlight in winter. Life hadn't been kind to him. His father passed away when Alex was just 10, leaving his mother to work tirelessly at 2 jobs to keep the family afloat. Their tiny apartment smelled faintly of damp and coffee, the latter from endless nights when his mother came home exhausted, but determined to provide for him. From an early age, Alex knew he wanted more than survival. He dreamed of creating something meaningful, a business or invention that could make people's lives easier. But dreams don't pay rent, and bills piled up faster than hope sometimes could. By 18, Alex worked at a local cafe, waiting tables, refilling coffee machines, and smiling through the exhaustion. Every night, he returned home with tired feet, but a mind racing with possibilities, scribbling ideas into a battered notebook he carried everywhere. Despite his energy, doubt was a constant companion. Customers complained, colleagues dismissed him, and the voice in his head whispered, "You'll never make it. Who do you think you are?" One rainy evening, after a particularly difficult shift, Alex wandered past a small bookstore. Outside, an elderly woman was arranging books on a stand. Her presence was calm yet commanding, like someone who had seen the world and survived. She noticed Alex's soaked jacket and downcast expression. "Rough day?" she asked. "Just life. Life is tough," she said, smiling. "But it's full of opportunities if you know how to see them. You have fire in your eyes. Don't waste it." Her words haunted him. That night, Alex sat with his notebook, staring at his dreams. For the first time, someone recognized his potential. He made a vow. He would no longer let fear or circumstance dictate his life. Alex threw himself into learning. He stayed late at night after work, teaching himself coding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. He enrolled in online courses and read every book he could find on business, innovation, and resilience. The work was grueling, often leaving him exhausted and questioning himself, but he refused to quit. He built a simple prototype for an app designed to help small business owners track inventory efficiently. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. For the first time, Alex could see the seeds of his dreams turning into something tangible. Yet life continued to test him. Some nights, his bank account barely covered rent. Friends mocked his late-night projects, calling him foolish for chasing dreams instead of reality. Even his mother, worried he might fail, urged him to focus on stable work. Still, Alex pressed on. He met with Mrs. Thompson, the retired entrepreneur, who became his mentor. She guided him through challenges, teaching him that failure wasn't the enemy, giving up was. She often said, "Courage is simply doing what you know is right, even when you're scared." The next year was a series of battles. Alex faced bugs in his app, rejection from potential investors, and nights of despair when nothing seemed to work. There were moments when he wanted to give up completely, when the voice of doubt grew louder. But Alex had learned something powerful. Perseverance grows stronger when tested. Each setback became a lesson. Each rejection forced him to refine his approach. He started small, helping local stores manually before his app was ready, listening to their problems and improving his design. Slowly, his efforts began to pay off. The first client gave him glowing feedback. The second referred him to another. Word spread, and soon Alex had a small but loyal group of customers. His confidence grew, and with it, a quiet determination that this was only the beginning. After 2 years of relentless work, sleepless nights, and countless failures, Alex's business started to grow. He secured an investment from a local entrepreneur who had noticed his dedication. His app evolved into a full platform that helped hundreds of small businesses streamline operations. Success didn't change Alex. It deepened his humility. He remembered every night spent worrying over bugs, every dismissive comment from a friend, and every tear shed in his apartment. These struggles became the foundation of his resilience. Alex's story inspired others. He gave talks at schools and local communities, sharing his journey and emphasizing that anyone could rise above circumstances with persistence, courage, and belief in themselves. Just when things seemed stable, Alex faced a major challenge. A competitor released a similar app with better funding and aggressive marketing. For weeks, Alex watched his growth stall and some clients leave. Panic threatened to consume him. Many would have, but Alex remembered Mrs. Thompson's words. Failure isn't the enemy. Stopping is. He doubled down. He innovated, improved his features, listened to his clients' feedback, and built a community around his product. Slowly, trust returned, and his business recovered stronger than ever. This setback, instead of destroying him, refined his skills and strengthened his resolve. 5 years after that rainy night outside the bookstore, Alex stood in the office of his growing company. It wasn't a mansion, but it was a space built with sweat, determination, and courage. Employees who once doubted him now respected him. Small business owners who had once struggled were thriving with his help. Alex reflected on his journey. From the young man stuck in a cafe, terrified of failure, to someone who had created real impact. He realized that success wasn't just about money or recognition. It was about growth, resilience, and helping others rise. He reached out to mentors, gave back to the community, and encouraged young dreamers to chase their ambitions relentlessly. For Alex, the greatest triumph wasn't the app or the business. It was the transformation of his mindset and the lives he touched along the way. Alex often visited Mrs. Thompson to share progress and seek advice. One evening, as they walked through the park, she smiled and said, "You've done more than I imagined." Alex nodded. "I just kept moving forward, even when it was hard. I realized life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating it." She laughed softly. "Exactly. And now, you're inspiring others to do the same." Alex smiled, thinking of the countless people he could help, the lives he could impact, and the dreams still waiting to be realized. Life would continue to challenge him, but he had learned a vital truth. Circumstances don't define you. Determination does. And so, Alex Carter's story became more than a tale of success. It became a beacon for anyone feeling trapped, lost, or uncertain. A reminder that persistence, courage, and self-belief can turn even the darkest shadows into light.